Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be looking at the character short for Blake. This is at the beginning of, Season 5. Series 5? Season 5. Series is British. I'm not British. It'd be kind of cool though, but I'm not. I'm an American. Yeah. Now, before we go into this video, which, just on that literal opening screen, it looks so freaking cool. But I've kind of noticed that between this and the Weiss trailer that came out, what, last month? I think last month. There seems to be a consistent analog used between the new character shorts and the girls' trailers right off the bat. Because they seem to have a certain, well, like I said, an analog. Before, it was introducing the characters, giving their base motivations, their base character. Just an idea of who the characters are and kind of how they'll act. Now, you didn't get any of their backstories. Well, maybe just a bit of Yang's and actually a bit of Blake's. And you kind of find out later you also got RWBY's, but you had no idea what it was. So it was more just, hey, here's a girl with a gun that's also a scythe, and she's awesome! At epic level smug. But now we're looking at kind of doing a reverse of that. We're starting with Weiss, and we saw a bit of her past. Now we're going to go into Blake, and just looking at the pictures of her, she's using the current Volume 4 outfit, which was more strappy and not anything from older generations of the show. So we definitely have something going on that's going to be more current. Now, what they're trying to show us so far seems to be more backstory on the characters. For Weiss, it was giving a feel not only the relationship between her and Winter, but also at the fact that these conjurations her family seems to do. I'm not sure what the best word. Summons? Summons? Let's go with summons. Nah, not a conjuration. It sounds cool. Why not? It's something that she's confronted with, and she has tried to do and failed. We knew about the failure from her first trailer, but we didn't know just how useful they were. Winter was going to town on the Grim Summons, and it's how she was training Weiss, by controlling the enemy she could fight. Still kicking her sister's ass, but you definitely see the relationship in there. Now in this one, we're going to be looking at something in the present, or it could be a flashback sequence after starting in the present. But again, it doesn't seem to imply anything else because we've seen the new dress. What we can expect for the next ones is, well, they are releasing the official release date. It's October 13th, 14th, 13th? I think it's, I'm just going to pull it up quickly. Nope, premieres October 14th. That's when Season 5, yeah, Season 5 starts. Oh, I am so glad they're making that well known, because it is just a little jonesing for a new RWBY hit. I need more RWBY. RWBY TV is good, but it's too short. I need more RWBY. I'm sure this is a huge surprise, but I might be a bit of a fan. I know, no one ever saw that coming. So all the same, I'm so hyped. Also, later today, Destiny 2 comes out, like literally midnight tonight. So the hype is real for multiple reasons right now. So freaking real. Let's get started before I overhype myself. Oh, wait. Alright, this is definitely the town. Oh yeah, it's that little island of Majory. And everyone's there. It's like really crowded. Granted, like, crowded for a place that has very few people crowded. It's like still nothing on any small town anywhere. Granted, people on the street. And she looks at the fish seller. Cat. Oh. Well, that's just a cute picture.
Can I ask you something?
Why she?
Sure.
Why'd you join the White Fang?
This is the past.
Same reason as you.
Oh! That girl, I knew I recognized her. She was the assassin from the last episode. Yeah, the one her and Song confronted. Okay, I see now. And this is the flashback to when they knew each other.
But why fight when I pass for human?
Well, to be fair, you could kind of do it too, Blake.
It's okay. You're not the first person to ask. I know I look just like any other human girl.
Whoa.
And for years,
Butterfly knives?
that's how I was raised. We lived in Mantle with the other Faunus working the mines. But my parents wanted something better for me.
What are they doing?
They managed to enroll me in an Atlas prep school. Imagine that. A little Faunus girl from Mantle going to the City of Dreams.
Oh.
I felt like a princess. But I had to follow a set of rules.
What? Oh.
No bringing friends home, no talking about my parents, and absolutely, under no circumstances, was I allowed to change colors. No one could know I was a faunus.
That sounds terrible.
It wasn't.
What?
It was confusing at first, but it wasn't hard. Especially if it meant being an atlas.
What?
Sometimes the other girls would say things about the faunus. That they were animals, that they were dirty, or they lied, and I'd say those things with them. Because I felt like I was one of them. And then, one day, there was a cave-in at the mines. I was at school when the news broke. Apparently, one of the workers tripped while handling some agitated dust crystals. The explosion caused a chain reaction.
What the hell?
And my friends snickered.
They did what?
Go!
I lost control. Every inch of me turned blue as I wept. And suddenly, all the girls that I'd laughed and played with were scared of me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I broke their teeth.
Oh, her again. I already like her more than Adam.
What happened?
He got away. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Atlas definitely seems like a bunch of douchebags. She didn't even run away. I don't even know her name yet. Oh, jeez. I think they mentioned it. I already forgot it. Damn. Oh, wow. Oh, with heck, October 14th, you cannot come fast enough. Granted, it's about today with Destiny 2, so... Oh! Oh, man, guys. Okay, I just gotta say this right off the bat. That chameleon girl, I already like her as an antagonist way more than Adam. Adam's like, okay, he's a douchebag. I don't really care. Oh, wow, Blake had a thing for him. Still don't care. But this girl, like, you can see there's an emotional tie there, and you kind of empathize with her because the people she was talking about in Atlas sounds like the biggest douchebags ever. And I think I'm being too nice. What the hell? That is literally the stereotype you see for every evil rich person ever. And it's been backed up because you have seen Weiss's entire family, everyone she deals with. Hell, Weiss, when she started in the series, was kind of like that. It definitely seems like they're the ones who had to suffer so much that now they're rich. The rich people there, at least, are treated like they're a bunch of freaking assholes. And they are. Look at Weiss's dad. And her brother, and all those people at her parties. Oh, that's why we were... Oh, because we were seeing a bit more of them. Oh, that's why she was first. Because we make the connection between how she and her sister are, and now we can see how everyone else in Mantle is by comparison to what other people see. Oh, that's actually really smart. Huh. Still, though, one, I completely missed her name again. I mean, I'm pretty sure they said it right at the beginning. Or did they? Ugh. But that chameleon girl, I really hope she's one of the main antagonists because she is empathetic. RWBY, their villains are very stereotypical. I mean, it's fine. They're fun. They're fun villains. You love to see Cinder do stuff that's horrible because it's just kind of fun to watch her do it. I mean, yeah, you hate her. Freaking Pyrrha, you hate her for that. But she's one of those villains you love to hate. Don't really know too much about Salem yet, other than she's the big bad, but, I mean, I'm cool with seeing what happens next. Tyrion, 1, awesome name. 2, he's just crazy, but he's fun because he's crazy. The rest you don't really see yet. But this chameleon girl, like, she's the first one that's like, oh, I'm not mustache-twirling evil. I got dealt a really shitty hand, and then I finally broke in the other asshole's teeth when they fucked over and they proved themselves to be completely inhumane. It's like a bad thing's happening to bad people, but this was actually not a bad person. It's just a person. And you finally see that, and she is probably my favorite new character because she has that depth. I mean, just look at Blake's reaction to it. That was dramatic and emotional, and you can tell, yeah, she could have caught them. Hell, the girl wasn't even running away. But Blake just couldn't do it. We all see now Blake's very emotional. Like, she hides it and she acts stoic, but it's just an act. She's probably the most emotional person in all of RWBY. Yeah, she just doesn't act like the most emotional. But it's just like little moments like that where she just couldn't go after them. Even though, like, it was just a falling thing. It wouldn't be hard. She could probably just jump around. She's done crazier things. Fighting a sea dragon. Completely useless fight, but it was cool. The rule of cool is, like, the law. It's fine as far as I'm concerned. Just the little emotion that was so... And, of course, we got to mention the fact that this was a flashback on top of current actions, and that was a level of forethought in the planning of the segment that was just great. That was just great. Yeah. Ever since Monty Owen passed, the fights have been a little less than they were, but Rooster Teeth has stepped up their game in every other aspect to such a point that it's completely viable still. Honestly, I think Monty would be happy with what's happening because RWBY's awesome still. That hasn't changed. So for everyone watching, thanks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check me out at midnight tonight where I will be staying up way too late to get my ass kicked at the very beginning of Destiny 2. So, I'm just so looking forward to this. I know, I'm a geek. Who'd have thought? Later.